Hello. In this video, I want to talk about the online community that you will find in PNC. What does it look like? How does it work? Will it serve a greater purpose? Are they user-friendly and safer platform for you and your people to engage and for your congregation to stay in touch with one another? And maybe for some of you, you might be asking the question, why can't we just stay connected on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter that we normally do? It's free. Well, you and I know that Facebook and Instagram and Twitter has their own limitations. It was built for a different purpose, and I simply don't think that it is the best platform for us to be more effective in ministry and achieving a lot more in our mission, reaching out our people. In my humble opinion, we can only left with the assumption that our people are staying in touch online. Yes, most churches I know that have their own Facebook and Instagram page, and that is fine. But here's my dilemma. We simply don't have the full control on what is going on in our social media page. Or Facebook does, Instagram does, and Twitter does. And normally, the post on a more public, and there's not much room for privacy that should only belongs only to our members, or the members of the church. There is not too much freedom and choices there. We don't really screen who joined our page as long as they click and share. Sometimes you want to expand it more. It's almost like we want to reach more people or evangelize more. The reality is the engagement and participation is very small. Not everyone tune in, and as we know, as we are just, it's almost like just casting the net aimlessly, hoping that someone will tune in, hopefully we'll catch more. It's like a hit and miss for us. You spend so much time and so much effort, but with very little impact, if nothing at all. We all know the nature of the social media online environment. You watch and then you skip to the next one. If it goes beyond 2 or 3 minutes, you just skip and you go to the next one and then the next one. But also people who are not on social media are missing out on that interaction and gathering and connection. Now in PNC, because there are many different ways people can engage, you are more likely to have a much higher percentage of your members engaged than through the social media, at least in my opinion, and I know that for sure. So if you want your people to stay connected in a more secure and private online platform, PNC has prepared a kind of online platform for you. In fact, PNC has built a multi-channel of connection for different purposes, such as, firstly, a meaningful Bible study. People come together for the purpose of study. A group counseling, staff or leadership meeting, and events or activities where people will sign up and register and join in activities, where online or offline. Prayer meetings, e-learning for those who can't come in person. You have blogs and articles and forums where people engage and interact socially and to encourage one another and grow, and much more. All happening safely in one place inside of PNC. You know, especially in this time of COVID-19 and social isolation, you want to keep your people connected and stay in touch with one another. But even if you are back to meeting in person, social isolation is no longer an issue. What I'm going to share with you now, it still applies anytime. In fact, it was built for your existing physical groups and activities who meet regularly for events that are happening throughout the year, your study and the fellowship, whatever it may be. And it also accommodates for people who are not able to meet in person for a lot of reasons. Again, if you really want to keep the engagement happening internally, if you want a more secure platform for your people to connect, if you want a more purposeful and meaningful conversation taking place, if you want it to be more in, if you want to be more in more control and more private, connections happening in different private groups, if you want groups sharing resources and activities, if you really want higher percentage of the people engaged and connected with each other and with your pastoral team, especially in this COVID-19 restriction and social isolation, if you really want your people to stay in touch when meeting in person is restricted or difficult to do, PNC is your solution. You can do all of that through PNC. Let me ask you once again, is that the kind of online community you want for your church? Safer platform, multi-purpose, user-friendly, you have full control, you have ability to measure progress of all connection and engagement and communication taking place online. How many people joined the group and who left the group? How many people are in a group and how many are not in a group? How many engage in a conversation? How many have registered in an activity? How many posts were made? How many interact in a blog or forum? How many groups are meeting online? And much more. Again, is that the kind of online community you want for your church? Now, don't tell me that that is not good pastoral care. It's not a priority. If you're like me and your people matters to you so much, I would like to know where my people are at, who is connected and who is not, and how we can help them to get connected and stay in touch. Can we bring community to them? Can we create opportunity for them to share and make them feel belong and feel that they're being cared for? With minimal effort, PNC can help you and your leaders to build communities and fellowship and invite your people to engage, encourage each other, and grow together. So why wait? Go to our website, www.pastornetcare.org, and sign up now. And let us help you to set up your online community, invite your people to start connect and engage. If you sign up now, we are currently having a very special COVID-19 offer that you simply don't want to miss. We hope to hear from you soon. Thanks for watching, and God bless.